Whoa, hey, Hot 97 Universe and whole world, Rosenberg Radio and everything. I'm Peter Rosenberg. This guy used to be an underground rapper, now he's a big time star, Mr. J. Cole.
J. Cole.
What's up, brother?
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to
As
see you
always.
again.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. You've, since the last time we got together at Hot 97,
Yeah.
Things
Oh man.
been working out.
Things have changed, but for you too, congratulations.
Thank you.
again.
Thank you. Things
You
are
were
going-
just about to get into that.
yeah, we were right at the cusp.
But I know this is an interview for me, but I gotta ask you because right there you were kind of like, "Phew, I ain't
Wait, for the
gonna
record,
do
I
this
love
much work."
talking about myself, so just go
Oh
ahead.
yeah.
Please go ahead.
You were like, it's not gonna, you didn't know it was gonna be that much work. So, how many months later? 6, 7, 8 months later?
8 months like that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
A lot of work still.
It's a lot of work, but we're starting to get a rhythm now.
Yeah.
And my billboards, our billboards are about to go up. So we're about to have, Syph and I are about to have, and Kate Fox are about to have 12 big billboards in New York. So all the work's gonna feel. Don't talk about your work.
Congratulations.
Man.
Okay.
Thank
that
you,
was
brother. I
amazing.
appreciate that, Jay.
Yes, sir.
No, by the way, Southern gentleman, man. This is khaki lackey. How they do. So yeah, you're in a weird space, man. You're like the underground rapper who hasn't really done anything different or anything commercial at all.
Yeah.
Yet you're blown up right now.
Yeah.
It's got to be a little strange.
Definitely, especially when you put it like that. I haven't even heard it put like that, but it makes so much sense. It's a weird space. I don't know if anybody's really ever been in this space like that before. I'm trying to think off the top of my. I don't know if they have, but it's definitely a weird space. Like man, like I'm on the cover of the,
You're wilding. You're wilding with the
I'm
covers.
wilding on the covers.
You're wilding on the covers.
I'm wilding on the
I
covers.
saw that. I was like, really?
Really?
2 covers? This cat. He's got a mixtape single out. Whoa, what was that like, yo?
Man, I feel like everybody else feels like, really? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know that when you work hard for something your whole life and when you really and you really believe, I just feel like once it starts happening and you really open up to it, like there's no limit to, the amount of things that can happen. So that's one of those ill things that I think, like it's not a coincidence that lined up at the same time.
No.
Those 2 covers. Like it's, to me, in my personal life, it's like, it's just one of the messages from God or whatever you believe in that like, okay, you're on the right track.
Well, it's just positive energy. Like you
Exactly.
continue to feed into positive energy.
Exactly.
Good shit tends to happen.
Exactly. So, that's a blessing, man. I used to hang them covers on my wall and just read all them pages. So I still can't believe that.
I mean, the craziest thing is that the dude who puts you on, essentially, is the king of the game.
Yeah.
Which is,
Yeah.
and then the craziest thing is, again, you and I, we don't know each other that well, but I know we're of kindred spirits when it comes to hip hop. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you feel the same way. I keep thinking Jay could have gotten as big as he could possibly get. That started in like 01. That I was like, okay,
Yeah.
the Jay-Z from Original Flavor has gotten as big as I ever could believe he
And
could
he
get.
keeps getting fucking bigger.
And then this album, so your guy who put you on, who happens to be the king of the game, who I thought couldn't get any bigger, just got bigger.
Yep.
And so
Crazy.
as a result, your space is bigger. You
Yeah.
got to play Europe and stuff, I'm assuming?
I had to play what?
Did you get to play Europe with Jay too? Or did you
No,
just
I
do
didn't.
the
I didn't go to
States?
Europe. I
So he
just
kept
did
you
the
he kept
States.
you a little bit normal.
Kept me in North America, period. Canada. Shout out to Canada.
You got what was it like just blessing these big ass stages though, dog?
Man, it's unreal. It's like I describe it like it's like getting to have sex with the baddest chick, but only for like you gotta like bust within 45 seconds. I know it's a little graphic.
Perfect.
But
Perfect. That's all I
what's up.
need. 45 seconds.
But for me,
You wanted a few minutes.
Exactly, I wanted a few minutes. But every night it's like that. It's like 20,000 people. You run on the stage, and you get to do this one verse that you hold.
Oh, it is
people,
true. It is a real, because you're coming out doing A Star Is Born.
I'm doing one verse and I'm out of there. That's how I was on the road. But it's a beautiful experience because it got my nerves right for doing super duper big crowds. Before, 600 people to me was like, I'm gonna do this. Now it's like, all right, my sights are set a little longer.
Interestingly about you, and this could be seen as taking shots as other young guys, some of which I'm friends with. I'll still say it anyway.
No shots.
A lot of these dudes, no shots. A lot of these dudes become assholes real quick, man. And you're in a spot where like you're co-signed by fucking number 1. You're not one of the good guys has co-signed you. The one has co-signed
That's
you.
a good point.
And you seem really fucking normal every time I see you.
Yeah.
Like, how are you not letting it gas you up? Because I know you're smashing some bad chicks.
Yeah.
I know you're getting on stage in front of 20,000.
I just said yeah, like just agreeing.
I know I caught you out there. I hope whoever
caught me.
He didn't mean it.
I
If
was
there was
just one of
anyone,
those-
he didn't mean it like that. I set him up.
Just one of those, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I feel you, yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, on the real, I'm glad you say that and that you notice that because to me that's important. And it's not like I try not to change. But I just feel like I keep a core group of people around me. And not that it's just them, it has to do with my integrity too, but I just try to stay as humble as possible because I could not be here next year. Next year it could be another kid doing this, and I'm trying to get in. Like, yo, Rosenberg, mama me. You know what I'm saying? So
let
like,
me open, B.
Yeah, like nothing's promised. And until I get to the level when I'm too big to where I can't stop and holler at fans, like Jay, he can't stop in the street and holler at all his fans. Like, it's too much. It's everybody. So until that day, why am I not gonna holler at fans, or why am I not gonna take the extra time to do this, that, and the third? I guess that's what I mean, dog. I go to the club sometimes and I won't go VIP and I won't get a bottle. I go to the bar while Trey Songz is playing. We don't buy no drinks at the bar. Sometimes I'll be at the bar
buying a drink.
Buying a drink.
I'm buying a drink at the bar.
I'm buying a drink at the bar, but just because I feel like this is my connection to sanity still and to regular life.
Well, these motherfuckers will gas you up really quick.
Oh man, that make you think you're famous because you're on the internet.
And then you realize you're like, wait, but hold on, I haven't even put an album out yet.
Exactly. I don't even have a single.
I haven't sold anything yet.
Exactly.
I mean, granted, I got this Michael Jackson Thriller jacket and
Woo!
shit.
With all them zippers.
With all them zippers for the future cash, easy.
Yeah.
So what would you say? You got to go rock this stage, but what for someone who is in your situation? What's like your immediate goal? You know, it must be crazy when you have a mentor as big as Jay and expectations of Rock Nation and all this shit. But what do you really want to do? Honestly, what would you, if it all ended, let's say a year from, 2 years from now, it was all over from you. What would you look back and be like, if I did it.
2 years from now, if it was all over, I like to think that I dropped the album as classic as a Lauryn Hill first album. And because right now, I mean, everybody wants a Lauryn Hill album, but she can look back and be like, look, I don't never have to come back, and I gave y'all this. So if 2 years from now this didn't exist and this fucking Michael Jackson jacket didn't exist and I didn't have any reason to wear this shit,
you gotta be on stage to wear this.
You got it. I can't walk into the supermarket. But with that said, I would just like to know that I gave the world something that like maybe they'll never get again, or a feeling that they'll never get again, or they're searching for. Like, you know, there's a few people in the world like a Lauryn Hill or like a Jay or like a Kanye that give you that feeling. It's like you're always searching for years to get that feeling. 2 years from now, if this all ended, I'd like to know that at one point in time I gave somebody that feeling, you know what I'm saying?
And big ups to all the rappers out there, because there are a lot of rappers who didn't even drop an album that's as known as like a seminal classic as Miseducation or whatever,
right,
but who still drop joints that when you saw them, they're regular as shit now. They're regular as shit, but you know they contributed to hip-hop.
And they contributed to my life. That's like a Cannabis. I always bring his name up. But if I seen Cannabis today, I don't know if anybody else would be like, yo, Cannabis, but I would freak the fuck out. Right. And same with Royce, even though he's still doing his thing, but Royce is like that. He's one of them guys that
and he's not a fucking millionaire.
He's not a fucking, well, he might, you know, whatever he is, you know.
Sorry, Royce, you could have millions on stash. I don't fucking
man, I just didn't want to count any money. But I'm saying,
this is the problem with being white. I don't think of those things. You shouldn't count other men's money.
But yeah, but like these are people that I still look at like, yo, you did it. Like you gave me that feeling at some point in time. Like you made me feel like, man, like, you know, some of them blew and some of them didn't, but they still, you know, still did that.
They're stamped.
Yeah.
All right, my brother J. Cole, man. Good looking out, man. I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Keep doing it, homie.
And much more success.
And in a year, when it's popping, I want you to copy me one of these zippers.
Bro, you definitely can have it, man.
Let's go. Actually, I want to leave with it tonight.
There we go. Yeah.